All right, this is how I get the skins off. So these are frozen tomatoes. Just the tops are cut off. The stem side of the tomato is cut off. And then I put warm water. Doesn't need to be boiling water. And that's probably enough for these few tomatoes. And then you wait about, I don't know, 25 seconds, and then this happens. Boop. That's it. That's it. See how easy the skins come off when they're frozen. Piece of cake. And then you just do that for all of them. I'm one-handed right now, that's why I stopped there.
So, diary of a tomato sauce. 2025. It is just before Thanksgiving, for Canadian Thanksgiving. And this is where it's going to start. All I did was peel the tomatoes. And that's only 2 bags. So I still have to get in this thing those 2 bags, this bag, and there's another bag in the back freezer, but that's fine. I don't know if I'll get them all in, but this is going to be it. Thursday, tonight, it starts. It's only on, by the way, it's only on low heat. I'm not going to have it cooking overnight tonight because all day tomorrow I have to. Anyway, you know what? Maybe I'll leave it on low. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do yet. We'll see what it looks like tonight. So this is the first step. I've skinned 2 bags of tomatoes. They're in there. They're waiting. They're comfortable. They're happy. I've added a little bit of salt. By the way, these are all frozen, right? Everything's frozen. That's why I got the skins off. Here, I'll show you a disgusting sight. That's the skins off those tomatoes. I would say they're 90% skinned. So there's my start. Anyway, there you go. Thursday night. It is around 6:30. So this has been going around 2 hours. So you saw the first. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these. These are some more skinned tomatoes. Right, and we're just going to put them in. Actually, you know what? I think I got to do it one at a time, so I do not want to splash that. Oh, I want to do the camera right. I want to keep the camera on the bowl. And if I was to pour that all in there would be a big splash, and that's not good. So what I'm putting in right now are frozen tomatoes. Skinned tomatoes. Right up to the top of the pan again. And that is the diary of a tomato sauce on the second step for me, anyway. Second time I put tomatoes in. Friday morning, here, turn the light on. There's really nothing to see here. Friday morning, you can see the red starting to build up on top of the pan. It's 7:30 in the morning. I'm on my way to work. I turned the stove down to the lowest possible setting, and it can sit there all day doing almost nothing. It is Friday. I just got home from work. It's around 4 o'clock. And it looks like this. You can see it's come down a little bit, like it's condensing down a little bit. So it was on super low heat all day, so it really didn't do much. And when I got home, I turned it up a little bit, and you can see the bubbles are starting to come up a little bit. It's just starting to reboil again. Oh, I almost dropped my phone in the soup. That would be horrible. All right. All right, so it's time to add some more tomatoes. I have those ready to go, and we're just going to add... I'm going to add them one at a time. There was a mistake made last night. When I added... near bedtime, I was adding tomatoes, and I went to pour them in, and there was a disaster that... I am not going to show you, unless I decide to, or maybe I'll post it. But anyway, all I'm doing is I'm trying to put them in one at a time, and I just want to get the level of the pan back up to the top, And then what I can do too is I can clean off a little bit of the, I won't be able to put all these in. Of course, I'm hoping to get all these in tonight. But at this moment, if I put any more, the pan overflows. So that's good. Stop. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit, which means I got to hang out here a bit. The one concern that you have at this point in the recipe is there's more meaty part of the tomato in there, and there's a possibility of burning. So never add pepper, because the first sign that you'll see that the pan's too hot is you'll see little black specks. And if you add pepper, you're like, is it burning or is it pepper? So I never add pepper till the end. All right, there you go. And it's Friday night. It is 6:45 p.m. And I got to remember to put the time when I do the video. Last video was around 4:30. The video before that was 4 o'clock. But anyway, I am going to add some more tomatoes. Might be the last of the night because of the 7 o'clock, but I hope not. But anyway, I got these left right here. And we're going to put them in. I think we can put them all in. Right? We're trying to get to the top. We want it to be to the top, but we don't want to overflow. Oh, so close. I want to put them all in. I'm so greedy. There we go. Ooh, that's a little much, isn't it? As long as I don't touch anything, we're good, but look at that. I'm right at the top of the pan. There could be leakage because they're above. So I may have to take one out. Actually, I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to do it. And we're going to take this one out too, right here. Ow. This one. I guess this one. Because I don't want the pan to overflow. I had a disaster last night. And I don't want that to happen again. Should be good. Should be good now. Friday. We still got those tomatoes, and we got one more bag in the back room. This is what it looks like right now. So you can see, remember it was topping off. I think the last video I showed it was dripping over the edge. I ended up being able to put those last 2 tomatoes in there. And we're already condensing down to here. But it is Friday night and 9:30, which means I'm going to bed, which means I got to turn this down to here. As low as it'll go. All right, so I can sleep tight. Have a good night. Friday morning, it is almost 6 o'clock. I just turned the heat back up a little bit so I can get the boiling, but look, it's starting to get a lot thicker. Starting to look like what I want my tomato sauce to look like. So who knows, maybe I can bottle or freeze it tonight, but we still got a lot more tomatoes to put in there. I'm not going to put any in right now because we need to get the heat back, but it's starting to look nice and chunky. Saturday afternoon at 1:30. I just added enough tomatoes to top it up, and I still have more tomatoes to put in there. These plus another bag. We're working on it. Saturday, 8 p.m. And just look how chunky this is getting. This is now chunky. Now, we're not quite done yet. I still got a lot more tomatoes to put in there. Probably about 20 more pounds, to be honest. Yeah. But that's it. But it is Saturday, right? 8 p.m. Sunday morning, 4 a.m. And you can see how much, I believe, you can tell that the color of the sauce is changing, dark or red. And we're putting another bunch of tomatoes, bring it up to the top of the pan. I still got more tomatoes to go in. They got to go in. What am I going to do with them? And that's good enough for now. And then I'll just push them underwater. And we're right at the, I could probably put a few more in there. Probably will. Sunday morning, it is closing in on 8 a.m. And all the tomatoes that I'm putting in are in. So it's been a long time, my friend. It's time to do the last for spicing. So far, all that is in here is just some salt. And now what I'm going to add, this looks like salt, but it's actually just a tablespoon of sugar. And this is anise seed. I like the flavor. And celery seed. And the reason why you don't put these in earlier is they'll turn black. I remember if they boil for too long, they start turning black, and I just don't want those black specks in there. I don't think it affects the flavor. Maybe bitter. And there's really not enough sugar. It's not enough sugar to make it a sweet sauce at all. It's still going to be a tomato sauce that you would put in chili, that you would put in spaghetti sauce, that you would use in salsa. This is a multi-purpose tomato sauce. All right, and then the last step, which I will do next, is to lower the acid content a little bit. I'm going to add some baking soda, but not yet. If I put the baking soda in now, the pan would overflow. So this needs to just simmer now, still simmering for a bunch of hours. But no more tomatoes go in there. Now it's just a matter of waiting. But look how chunky this is. That's a 72-hour tomato sauce. I hope that recorded. Last step. Okay, so this time I'm going to put in about half of a tablespoon of baking soda. I think I remember saying baking powder one time by accident. But anyway, this is going to be the last step, and this is all I'm going to put in this. So I have used way more in the past, but that's it's just to cut down some of the acid. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Kind of worried about this a little bit. Okay, disaster. Please, trying to avert disaster. I don't want it to overflow. Oh my goodness, was that close? I think it's done reacting. Wow, that just goes to show you how much acid is in this tomato sauce. Now, that is the last step. All I do now is it's going to continue cooking until the baking soda is basically cooked, right? You have to make sure you cook the baking soda or it'll change the flavor. And you don't want to put too much baking soda or you will change the flavor. This will just cut down a little bit on the acid and make it a little more smoother, a little less tangy. Also, I did add another tablespoon of sugar. I have been taste testing this the whole time. And I just wanted to cut down the bitterness just a little tiny bit. There's a little bit of bitterness, maybe because it's cooked so long, but it's good. It's tasty, it's thick. I will be using it. All right, and again, this is the last step. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in containers and freeze it. I don't do canning anymore, I just freeze. This will make about 5 containers that I freeze, and then each container is like a batch of either chili, spaghetti sauce, salsa, whatever. All right, that's it.